What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a Heart's Desire reading for the sign of Gemini. Okay, Gemini, you guys are last but not least on the zodiac lineup for group 2. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay. So I feel like we're going to go ahead and shuffle for you guys. While I'm shuffling, we'll talk about a little bit of messages that came through during your pre-shuffle, pre-read. Okay. Um, you might be, I just saw the 9 of Swords. You might have a little bit of sleepless nights, but not in a bad way. More so in the sense of maybe, physical type vibe, okay? With this Queen of Wands kind of coming over from Virgo's reading, and that 9 of Swords situation. Um, this, I shuffle the deck primarily before I get into the main reading. And I did see the Princess of Wands in this deck, along with the Heart Chakra and Root Chakra Oracle cards in the Heart's Oracle deck. And trying to think if there was one more that I was picking up on, but primarily 2 songs that I heard in my head for you Geminis was Music Soul Child's Girl Next Door. I love that song. It's a beautiful song. And you might want to go and listen to it. In the sense of whoever it is that you're, dealing with now, kind of piggybacking off of the energy from the All My Love readings. Whoever you're with right now kind of sees you as that girl next door type, very sweet, very innocent, but of course you have a little, hidden spice within you, if you will, okay, that attracts them to you, okay. Then the second song is reggae theme, Buju Banton, Action, okay. That's more on your end. I think they have a little bit of physical want with you as well. Maybe you've been holding off from doing anything sexual with this person, as you've maybe been rekindling a situation with a person, okay? And so you're taking things slow and not really dealing with too much, maybe even low on the PDA, as well as that might kind of entice the want for a little bit more connection. But you're working more so on the heart space, I feel, in the sense of kind of healing, needing the strength to not make it physical just yet, because you know how intense it can be physically between the two of you. And so you're kind of trying to show some, inner strength and refrain from, taking it there, okay? Which is good for you, okay? It's to really solidify whether or not you can, I guess, connect with this person on a more emotional and mental level, okay? Which is really good, okay? Keep up that strength as much as you possibly can. You can find or exercise passion in other ways with your root chakra, as far as maybe work, some kind of, hobby of some sort that can kind of, take your mind off of physical interaction with this person, okay? That doesn't mean go have something with somebody else that you don't care two craps about, okay? Stay faithful to yourself, and also faithful to this person, okay? And they will do the same. All right, so I'm going to go 1 from the top for your present energy, 1 from the bottom for your past energy, and then 1 energetically from the middle, okay? 1 energetically from the middle. Took me a minute. My eyes were on about 2 other cards and then landed on this 3rd one, okay? Which is for your future energy, okay? And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck to see what the overall outcome is of this row here, okay? To start your reading. So let's see where you are right now, Gemini Collective. 5 of Swords, okay? 5 of Swords is for your present energy. You have the Hanged Woman in the past energy, okay? And then you have the Empress, okay, in your future energy. I like this, okay? This is a very nice progression of energy, okay? This 5 of Swords to start, okay? I'm loving and digging this Empress, okay? So, vibes. This 5 of Swords energy. 5 of Swords, depending on sometimes the imagery of the tarot deck in which you're using, can sometimes denote some form of defeat in a way, okay? It just all depends on the energy of the person, all right? You have these 5 swords here. You have 4 kind of laying down at the bottom of this one sword that is actually standing, okay? So possibly finding yourself, it's multiple vibes that I'm feeling with this. Maybe you are standing tall above any other options that this person previously had or has, okay? So basically you are the one that is like standing at attention. The rest can bow down, okay? That's the vibe that I'm getting right now, okay? In the regular Rider's Waite, you have this person that is like holding a few swords, and then there's like maybe 2 laying on the ground and people walking away. That is defeat, okay? In the sense of you stand above the rest, okay? Whatever it is that you put in place, Geminis, you are holding a candle to the rest, okay? None of them can hold a candle to you, okay? And so no matter what comes your way, you are defeating people left and right, okay? They have to bow down. That's all I'm going to say with that, okay? So if this person had options, you are presenting yourself as the best option, okay? Now, let's get into past, okay? Past energy is the Hanged Woman, okay? Which is the same as the Hanged Man in regular tarot, okay? Now, you may be flexible. This person, again, maybe someone that you possibly dealt with before. They kind of know this, or maybe you have some kind of hidden talent of some sort, okay? I'm not going to get into all of that, but I'm just saying, just looking at this card, which I never picked up on before, they're kind of like one of those maybe like trapeze, or I automatically think of kind of like Circus Soleil or something like that. Maybe you've done that before, or something remotely close to it. But you definitely have skills. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Now, other than that, on a more intellectual note, Geminis, it's more so a sense of, for past, your past energy is you understanding someone a little bit better based off of having a heart-to-heart conversation with them, okay? And kind of understanding maybe a particular situation that the two of you were in, that maybe at the time something wasn't feasible to happen, and so you can kind of understand from their point of view about the past, okay? It could be just you overall looking at your past in a different light and understanding why things happened the way that they did, okay? Sometimes we don't understand until after the fact, okay? And sometimes that's fine, because at least there's still some kind of lesson or understanding to be had, okay? That kind of leads to more of an awakening, if you will, or enlightenment of how things happen at the right time for the right people, okay? So that is what I'm feeling when it comes to that past energy, okay? So now let's get into this Empress card, okay, for your future energy, okay? You are going to be, like I said, you're already standing at attention, okay, or your person is, and has probably or will be selecting you as their empress. The empress is above all, okay? You have in tarot, you have all kinds of queens. You have the Queen of Cups, you have the Queen of Wands, you have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Cups. You are all, okay? And you deserve respect and you demand it, okay? As you walk in a room, you automatically demand attention, okay? That is the Empress, okay? The Empress is above all the one who creates, who is very nurturing and is the counterpart to the Emperor, okay? So if you're in this Empress status, then your Emperor should be who you are with now, or will be chosen at some point in time, okay? That's the best way that I can put that, okay? But for however you have been as of lately, you hold yourself in high regard, no matter what. And the Empress, again, is the upper echelon, okay? So let's get into what's at the bottom of the deck for you guys, Gemini. And it's the Hermit, okay? The Hermit, Virgo energy, okay? Now I don't know. I would not suggest you go watch Virgo's reading unless unless Virgo is in a placement that you are concerned about, okay? But that's neither here nor there. We're talking about you, Geminis, okay? So either you're dealing with a Virgo or you have Virgo in your chart, but it doesn't have to be. It's just an honorable mention, okay? Right now, the overall outcome is the Hermit, okay? Kind of in isolation, okay? Leading up to maybe this energy of the Empress, okay? You hold yourself in high regard by isolating yourself to avoid drama at all costs, okay? That is, partially me. I have Gemini in my Venus, okay? So I definitely can vibe with you guys on this, okay? But again, this Five of Swords is your present energy, okay? And standing alone, meaning you are different from the others, thus the isolation, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your clarifying deck here, okay? And I'm going to go ahead, since I shuffled the first deck, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the clarifiers as well, okay? There wasn't one during the clarifying deck that I saw that really stood out to me for you guys. Again, I feel like you guys may be moving in clarity anyway, so I wasn't really focused on any particular card, or no card actually, stuck out to me while shuffling for you guys, Gemini, okay? Because I think you're getting clarity, not only from yourself, but from the person that you're dealing with. Okay. Leaving no stone unturned kind of vibe between the two of you when it comes to communications. Okay. If you're not feeling a way to deal with that person, you ask for space and they give it to you. Okay. And vice versa. So, one from the top for the Five of Swords. One from the bottom for the Hanged Woman, past energy. And then again, one energetically from the middle. And I think I'm going to go here. Same thing kind of occurred. Picking a card for this one. Energies are high within the Gemini collective. Okay. If you're new to the channel, welcome by all means. Feel free to subscribe so that way you can get notified when I drop a reading for Geminis. Okay. So let's see what's going on in your clarifying row. We'll look at the bottom of the deck to clarify that Hermit in a little bit though. So we have the Six of Materials, which was, I believe, in Taurus's reading, but it was in past, so it's bumped up. Okay. Then for past energy, we have the world. Okay. The world cosmos. Okay. Some form of completion. Okay. Then we have in the future energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Ace of Materials. So, very nice. You have some earth energy going on throughout your reading, which is good. I feel like whenever another sign has like a lot of earth energy in the reading, it kind of starts showing that they're maybe grounding themselves in more positive energy, okay, and kind of attuning themselves. So, presently, like I said, you're in this Five of Swords and Six of Pentacles, okay, in the sense of maybe Six of Pentacles is talking about sharing, okay? Um, it's not like Six of Cups. Maybe you're sharing things of value with people, okay? And which maybe makes you more valuable, thus, this Five of Swords, where you're kind of defeating other people in the sense of what you're sharing. What you share is of value, not monetary. I don't feel like it's monetary sharing because the first thing we think of with pentacles is coins, money, things of that nature. It feels like more so dropping knowledge of some sort, really informative, things of that nature, okay? I think you come with receipts, Gemini, okay? Is the best way that I can put it, okay? If anyone comes to you about something, you have receipts, okay? In the sense of this is actually what happened, you come with facts. And you share without hesitation. And so, no matter what it is that you share, it definitely makes other people aware. Okay. And so they know for a fact that they can't come to you with anything, half ass or anything like that, because 9 times out of 10, as of lately, you may have been maybe a few steps ahead. Okay. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this past energy. Okay. So, past energy, again, we have the Hanged Woman with the World. Okay. So, this definitely, again, new energy alert. First time that I've ever seen the World card come out since I've done the Heart's Desire readings, and I've got a lot of them. And this is about the first time that I've seen it come up. So, definitely welcoming you guys. Truly appreciate you and my current subscribers patronage. Definitely appreciate you guys 100%. So, this world cosmos coming out here very prominent with these different like auras, if you will, but the main thing is the world being here. The world is talks about again wrapping up some form of completion, just like the number 9 does, okay? Of wrapping up, but mostly a phase, okay? The world, the same thing, okay? And so, whatever it is, as far as maybe things that have happened in your past, actually have wrapped up. That phase has wrapped up for you guys, okay? And kind of spending, I get this feeling of maybe you guys feel like no more need to kind of stay in the past, but you understand things now, okay? Well, now and in the past, okay? Certain things transpired for a reason to wrap up something that didn't need to keep transpiring anymore, okay? And so that is where that world card comes in at, okay? Now, let's get into this future placement here, future energy with the Ace of Materials and the Empress, okay? Ace of Materials talks about pretty much an offer of some sort, okay? A major offer to be, like I said, someone's Empress, okay? To be the one above everyone, okay? It could be in business, it could be in love, okay? I feel more so that it could be relationship vibes for you guys, but again, get in where you fit in, okay? Again, it's an offer of value, obviously. It could be boss moves that you're making because, like I said, the Empress is the counterpart to the Emperor, okay? And so, this Ace of Materials, of course, has a lot of earthly um, things in it, such as some rocks, kind of pebbles around this woman. There's foliage, there's flowers, very nature driven, okay? And so I feel with that is some peace added to it, okay? And kind of removing yourself again with this hermit being here to truly appreciate and live in your alignment of a peaceful lifestyle, okay? So, with that being said, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck to clarify this hermit, which is Six of Emotions, okay? Six of Cups. We do have Temperance up underneath the hermit, okay? Patience, okay? Having to kind of have patience with whatever it is that you're dealing with while you're in this hermit mode, okay? You may have to be to yourself for a moment, or at times, Gemini, in reflection with this Six of Emotions, okay? As you can see, kind of also dealing with inner child work whenever I see this Six of Cups show up. Because you have this woman and she's kind of like holding on to like this sphere, like a tire or something. And there's this child kind of playing on the inside, okay? Um, in regular Six of Cups, you do see two people kind of sharing cups between each other, okay? And so you may be struggling with maybe some inner conflicts as far as just your inner child, okay? What really makes your heart sing? What brings you joy outside of a particular relationship, okay? Still may have struggles with that. A certain innocence about you is what attracts certain people to you, and it's a very endearing trait, in my opinion, okay? I think that's one thing that's missing out of people interactions is remembering our innocence at one point in time. We held better connections when we were kids than what we do when we're, in an adult world, okay? And so sometimes you need that space, and there's only, maybe one or two people that you can truly trust with those type of things to discuss, okay? And it could be possibly more so, like I said, a very, very close friend that's known you for some time, or slowly taking your time letting this person into that side of you, because maybe in your past you did not allow them to know that part of you, okay? And so that may be coming up, which will cause more of a better emotional and mental connection between you and your person. Again, if you haven't already, go and check out that All My Love reading. It'll tap into that, okay? So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into your heart oracle, Gemini, for what's to come or the final decision that's going on within your situation, okay? Again, hold fast this heart chakra coming up yet again while I'm shuffling for you guys, okay? Work on that heart space if you are into metaphysical work, okay? If you're dealing with any internal conflicts, such as trying to, heal your inner child, I would definitely look into the All Right and Flourish meditation oils that are in my Etsy shop. You can find the link in the description box below and kind of read about those. I would definitely probably, again, I think I kind of suggested this during your All My Love reading, using the Flourish oil at night before you go to bed, and then the All Right maybe during the day, okay? As far as dealing with, people interactions. Now, at the bottom of the deck for you guys, we have well-deserved reward, okay? Well-deserved reward, all right? Number 9, you have this person kind of standing on two three pedestals, but definitely standing on the one in the front that seems to be a little bit taller, excuse me, than the others. Okay, so kind of you've been building yourself up, holding yourself in high regard. You're more refined. Okay, this person has this light illuminating around them. Okay, number 9 featured here again, wrapping up something. Excuse me, that you guys have been working towards. Okay, I'm gonna just take a sip of water, you guys. With fall coming in, I think sinuses and allergies are messing up again as they do in the spring. But whatever you've been working on and whatever you've been doing, Geminis, you deserve nothing but the best of everything, okay? And I think those around you know that too, because you've been tolerating a lot of things, okay? So, we're going to go into the book. We're going to go to page 93. Which equals out to 12, which then equals out to 3. Keeping yourself in a positive mindset, focusing primarily on yourself, always taking the time to, kind of retreat, especially if you feel yourself kind of, stepping out on the edge, maybe feeling a little bit, of irritation or just off your normal, your normal self. You know how to take a step back if necessary, okay? So, we do have reach out underneath, okay, which number 3 coming up again, okay? But when you need, someone to talk to, you know how to reach out and share how you feel, okay? And you do it with, blatant honesty and compassion, and everyone seems to return the favor, okay? So, well-deserved reward, it says your keywords are discipline, gracious, compassion, satisfaction, okay? Your efforts are paying off. When this card appears, it suggests that you have seen or will soon find your relationships falling into place. It hasn't always been easy, but you had the discipline to persevere. As you work to create fulfilling relationships, you sometimes had to give more than you would have liked, but you've seen the positive results of that action. You kept the ultimate goal in mind, okay? Be proud of yourself. You've shown that you're self-reliant and confident. You're entering a phase of your life where your dealings with others will become effortless. Be considerate and compassionate in your interactions. There is less need for confrontation now. Diplomacy is the better approach. As you move forward, expect to feel satisfaction with your accomplishments regarding love in its many aspects. You're being blessed for your hard work. Okay? So you've been putting in the work, Gemini. You've been maybe holding your tongue sometimes, or, giving facts when facts are due, and planting seeds. Okay? And in doing so, that means there's nothing more for you to do, okay? But relish in the rewards that are coming towards you, okay? So, with that being said, let's get into the power of surrender for you guys to wrap you guys up. Everyone for group 2 has literally went over 30 minutes. So hopefully these readings will resonate with all of you in some shape, form, or fashion. If you need another reading, by all means, I would suggest looking at my playlist and digging into some other ones. If you're dealing with some traumas or past life traumas, I would suggest watching the Tap Into Your Soul readings. They can kind of help you, especially with kind of the exercise that goes with the questions that are part of that reading. Okay, so shuffled by threes. I'm going to cut by three as well. And again, if you allow me to be, kind of your distant spiritual consultant, definitely check out the Etsy shop for some, spiritual homemade holistics. Okay. So it says surrender the habit of people pleasing. Okay. This is definitely new energy alert. This is the first time this one has ever came up. Okay. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Okay. It says, speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Okay? Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Okay? You have done everything that you needed to do. Okay? Everyone else is good. You now need to focus on you. Okay? Nonetheless, because of this Hermit card being here, okay, is an obvious sign that you will retreat for a little bit before you take on this Empress status. Okay, so with that being said, Geminis, that is all that I have for you guys today. I won't see you guys for a while. As you know, we're heading into group 3. Unless you have a sign that's in a particular placement that's important to you, that's where you can get another new and fresh reading at too. Okay, so until next time, Geminis, peace.